Hello world, it's me, it's your boy, coming at you from four walls and a dirty carpet, and there's a hole in the ceiling. Today I'm going to touch upon the topic of BLM, Black Lives Matter. In my opinion, there's one letter missing, which might have resolved some issues, not all, because some people just want to be angry. BLMA is what it should have been called, Black Lives Matter also. Not only that seems to be the interpretation of it when they say all lives matter. No one's claiming that they're not. We're just reminding you that our lives matter as well. So that's a simple one up there. For evidence of this, I like to use, which still saddens me because this is a child, Tamir Rice, had a toy gun. I mean, it looked real enough, but it was a toy gun. It was shot and killed, under 2 seconds? I watched the video and the cop gets out the car. It's like the car is still in motion almost. Just pow, shot and killed him. Young boy. Somewhere else on that same day, I do not know where geographically it was, but a man was in a park, and a white guy, full grown. He also had a handgun. Didn't have any hostages, but was definitely waving it around, and people were panicked, which is understandable. He was a grown man with a gun. That doesn't even matter about race, just a grown man with a gun. And after about an hour or so, a sniper shot the pistol out of his hand. So I'm comparing the two of one shot dead in under 2 seconds, literally, and the other one an hour. And when he was sitting down there frustrated, kind of just whatever, the white guy, and gunshot out of his hand. BLM likes to draw attention to the fact that when a assailant is a minority, there's less on trying to restrain and detain, just more quick to execute or, brutalize and execute as opposed to a non-minority to restrain and detain. We'll see if we get them under arrest. You could be selling loose cigarettes and choked to death or shoot and kill 9 people in a church and they get taken to Burger King after the fact. I've seen people comply, and just because they're complying, if they're hungry, does not mean they're going to get taken out to eat. No, they're going to get pulverized. And that's kind of what it's talking about. People might bring up Chicago, black on black crime. One, not all crime in Chicago is black on black. If you haven't seen it by now, you could definitely Google it. They got masks, rubber masks you could wear that makes you look like a black male. You can commit crime and definitely juke the stats that way. But even outside of that, you might go as far as saying cops. I'll keep it to police. More whites get killed by cops than blacks. The numbers show it. And hey, you know what the numbers do? More whites do get killed by cops than black people do. Now, you might find one argument, well, there are more whites than blacks. That's also true. The other one that's not mentioned that follows that, which should be mentioned, more whites get killed by cops than blacks. True, but more blacks get shot. We just didn't die. For someone making 13% of the population, 13%, out of $1, there's 13 cents that's black, and more of them are getting shot. They're just not dead. So that is an issue. You can say what you want, from sitting in your own home eating ice cream to just sleeping in bed. It was a no-knock. It wasn't a no-knock. No, it was advertised and told, and that was a no-knock. And you come bursting in with no identification, and someone has the gun, they're going to shoot at you because they don't know who you are. Which to me, no-knocks are terrible unless someone of a Pablo Escobar level. And you can tell if you're at the right house for a Pablo Escobar level. And if you're in the hood and Nino Brown, you got the entire terrorist or whatever just under your control, But, yeah, that's what BLM is. Black Lives Matter also. It's a reminder. So please, and don't tell me about Blue Lives Matter. Because you're a cop by choice. You can quit it anytime you want. Yes, cops do matter. Human life matters. So let's act like human life matters. Because we don't. That's all there is to it. I'm not coming from a liberal or a Republican standpoint. Just human life matters. You can't replace it. Humans and time are irreplaceable. You could buy a new house. You could buy a new car. You could re-earn money. You can't buy a human life back. You'd have 12 kids. One child dies. Now you have 11, of course. You're still missing that 12th child. It doesn't matter. Human life matters. So yeah, I hope I cleared that one up. And shoot, if you disagree or have a comment, please leave it in the comment section. Like, subscribe. I'm trying to get something around, man. Need your help. All right, much love. Gone.